Your beliefs are killing your home-based business. Hey, this is Angela Carter Tyson, and I am the owner and founder of www.recruitrepsonline.com. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 sneaky beliefs that are killing most home-based businesses today. And if you are in a home-based business and you're not getting the results that you want, you're not making the money that you want to make, you're not building the large team that you want to create, and you're not experiencing the time freedom, the financial freedom that you wanted, then I want you to pay close attention to this video, because chances are the reason why you're not getting the results that you want, the reason why you haven't hit that level of success that not only you want, but that you deserve, is because there are some beliefs that are holding you back from getting the results that you want. So what I'm gonna do is reveal to you in this video the 5 top beliefs that I've seen in working with home-based business owners and coaching them how to use the internet to grow their business and build a large duplicating team to hit 6 and 7 figures in their business. These are the 5 top beliefs that I see, especially when it comes to learning how to use the internet to grow their existing home-based business. Belief number 1, I can't do this, or I can't succeed. Have you ever said that? Have you ever believed that? Maybe you dealt with so much frustration and so much, failure in trying to hit the goal that you want to hit, that now you're starting to doubt whether or not success is possible for you. Maybe you start believing, well, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can recruit people. I don't think that I can have that or hit that level or hit that rank in the time that I want to hit it. If you are believing that you can't, here's what I want to tell you. Either when you believe that you can or you can't, you're always right. So if you believe that you can, guess what? You will. If you believe that you can't, then guess what? You won't. So instead of saying I can't or I can't succeed, ask yourself, how can I? How can I succeed? So be careful of the sneaky belief that can kill your home-based business, is the belief of I can't. The second belief is it's too complicated. I hear this a lot when it comes to marketing a business online or learning how to market a business online. Well, I just think the internet's too complicated. Here's the deal, right? If I could be straight up and honest with you, if you have truly made a decision to use the internet as a powerful way to now leverage your business, to be able to now expose your products and expose your opportunity to more people, if you have already made that decision, the decision has already been made. That means that no matter what you have to go through, no matter what challenges or obstacles may come your way, you have already made the decision that you're determined to master this form of strategy to build your business. No ifs, ands, or buts, or no excuses about it. So if you have that belief that it's too complicated, instead of saying that, instead of affirming that over and over again over your business, here's what you want to say. Step by step is not complicated. Step by step is not complicated. Plugging into training that shows you step by step how to do something is not complicated. Taking it step by step is not too complicated. The reason why most people will say something or anything is too complicated is they're looking at the whole entire big picture of it, instead of saying, what's the next step that I have to complete? And let me just do that step before I worry about the next step. So say to yourself, instead of saying it's complicated, it's too hard, say step by step is not complicated, because it's not. The third belief that is killing most business owners is I don't have time. Have you ever been guilty of saying that, believing that? Here's instead what you want to say. How can I successfully build my business with the time that I have? Because here's the truth and here's the reality. Everybody, every person has 24 hours in a day. Even the top leaders in the company that you're in, they have the same amount of time that you have. But they decided that they're going to use the time that everybody has, right, 24 hours, to their benefit, to their advantage, working on building their dreams, working on building their empire, working on building the life that they so hunger for and they so desire. So instead of saying, I don't have the time, ask yourself, how can I build my business with the time that I do have? How much time do I have? Do an assessment of that. One of the things that I tell my customers all the time, especially those who are busy, they're working a full-time job, I say, look, put it on a calendar. Write down, put down your work hours, your full-time job hours. Put in your family time, because that's important. Put in that time for the workout, to take care of yourself, right? To preserve your energy, to rest, to sleep, 6 to 8 hours a night, because that's important. And then now, after you've scheduled in those obligations, those things that are important, now take a look at the white space that are going to be on the calendar, because you will have it. And you will really see the reality of how much time you actually do have. And it's probably more than what you think, because you never really kind of mapped it out on paper. So instead of saying, I don't have enough time, ask yourself, how much time do I have, and how can I take the time that I do have and still build a successful business? Because I am so hungry, so determined to reach that goal, reach that dream that I have, that I'm not making any excuses. That's the mindset that you need to have. So do not let the belief of I don't have time kill your business and kill your dreams. The fourth belief that I see so many people say is that it takes a lot of money to succeed. So if you're maybe buying a training course or a marketing system, whatever it is, right? Or even just in your business, you say, man, it just takes so much money. I have to maintain auto ship. I have to attend company events, because events are critical. It is the number one. Promoting events and getting your team to events is the highest paid skill in our industry, in our business. So you probably say, well, if you have the belief that it takes too much money to succeed, then you want to ask yourself, is your dreams worth it? Is your dream worth it? Whatever it is, whatever your goal, whatever your why was for building your business, is it worth it? So if your goal or your why was to be at home with your kids, ask yourself, is spending this amount of money in my business, is it worth it? Is my child worth it? Also, the same thing with the resource of time. Ask yourself, how much money does it take? And how can I get that amount of money? Or how can I take the money that I have now as seed money, as capital, to now get invested in my business and work my behind off, so that now I can make more money to now reinvest back into my business and grow it and increase it. Instead of saying, I don't have enough money, or I don't have the money, ask yourself, how did other people get the money? How can I get the money? How can I use the money that I have? Who else has been in that same position that I'm in with the money that I have and still built a successful 6 to 7 figure business anyway? Do not let the belief of I don't have the money, or it takes too much money to succeed, cripple you in your business and kill your business, and therefore kill your dream. And the fifth and final belief that I want to share with you is I'm not tech savvy. Woo, I hear that one a lot, especially when it comes to online marketing. I'm just technically challenged. I've never used the internet before, or not used the internet. I never used social media before. I've never blogged before. I'm just not tech savvy. And you know what's interesting is that most of the time, the people that tell me that are usually emailing me that. And I say, wow, that's interesting. You sure know how to use email. You know how to use email. Hey, you know how to use Skype. Hey, you know how to go on Facebook. They are letting what they don't know stop them from getting to their dream, getting to their why, getting to their goal. And if that's you, here's what I want to challenge you with. I want you to ask yourself, is that really true? If you believe that you're not tech savvy, ask yourself, is that really true? And then what I want you to do is I want you to think about what you do know. Stop limiting yourself based on what you don't know and say, what do I know? Number one, here's what I know about you. Even though we may have never interacted before, maybe you've never talked to me before, you say, well, Angela, how can you know me? Here's what I know. Somehow, some way you got to this video. So technically you either knew how to use your phone, which is kind of technical. Like there's some older people that I know that say, I can't use a phone, but you do, right? If you're watching this on YouTube on your computer, guess what? You know how to use a computer. That's pretty technically savvy if you ask me. You say, but Angela, that's different though. I mean, I see all these marketing strategies of blogging and videos and social media. I mean, that's another level. I don't know all of that. Guess what? Here's what I do know about you already. I don't even have to have a conversation with you to know this. The fact that you watched this video tells me that you know how to operate something. Phone, laptop, computer, tablet device like a Kindle. And here's what I know about you. At some point in your life, you had to learn how to use those things. So at some point, you didn't know how to use those things, but you learned anyway. Guess what I know about you? You can learn. And that's all it takes. It's having the ability and the desire to learn a new thing. And here's what I know about you. You've already had that desire and that ability before in the past. So if you could do it in the past, you could do it again. My question to you is, how bad do you want it? I was telling someone, one of my customers, the other day, and I was telling her about how you're going to have some challenges, right? Just like anything you ever learn in your life. When it's new, you're going to have some moments where it's you're still trying to learn it and you may get frustrated. But here's what I told her. I said, I had the same frustrations when I got started online. But you know what I said? I said, I ain't going to let no computer. I'm not going to let no Facebook. I'm not going to let no email autoresponders. I'm not going to let no blog get in the way of me and my dreams. Are you kidding me? Please. That's the mindset that you got to have. That you don't care what comes your way, what obstacle, what hurdle, you're going to crush it because your dreams are worth it. Your dreams are worth it. Whatever it is that got you in this home-based business industry, it's worth it. Fight for it. Fight for that dream. Do not let anything or anyone distract you or take you off course. And do not let these 5 beliefs get in the way of you living and achieving and the life that you deserve and the life that you want. Attack these limiting beliefs so that you can experience the success that I know that you're capable of and that I know that you're deserving of. So look, here's the deal. If you are going to actively, if you can commit to me that you will actively work on these limiting beliefs, whatever it may be, whatever is stopping you from doing whatever it is that a successful person is telling you they did to get the result that you want. If someone tells you, hey, look, I did this, this, and this, but then you don't do it, here's what I want you to do. I want you to, in that moment, when you don't do what a successful person tells you to do, I want you to think to yourself, what am I believing? What am I believing about what they're telling me to do? And that's a limiting belief, and you have to attack it. In the beginning, when I first started the business that I'm in right now, that's what I used to do. I used to hop on company calls. I would listen to 6 and 7 figure earners, and they would say, do certain things. Go to events, go to every event. And I resisted it. And then you know what I had to do? I had to do the work that I'm telling you to do. I had to ask myself, what am I believing about going to an event that's stopping me from doing what a successful person is telling me to do? Was stopping me from doing what someone who has the results that I want has? What is getting in the way of that? And there were certain beliefs, and I wrote them down, and I started attacking them one by one. And here's what happened. I started going to events. After my 4th event, I went full time in my business. And now I'm starting to have what the people that have the results I want have. Why? Because I was willing to do the work to attack my limiting beliefs. Did I learn marketing as well? Absolutely. But you're not going to do what someone tells you to do when it comes to marketing if you have certain beliefs. Because I could tell you, hey, look, I have a blueprint for recruiting up to 5 people a week online without having to chase your family and friends, using blogging, using video marketing. But then here's what happens. You'll say, well, I don't like to blog. I don't know, blogging is so hard, or I'm afraid to get on video. And guess what? You just sabotage your own success because of your limiting beliefs. Do not let your limiting beliefs limit you. The only limits that we have is a belief of those limits. That's it. That's the only thing stopping you. If you can master this, your mind, your mindset, your beliefs, the world is yours. This business is yours. The full-time financial freedom that you want, it's yours. The time freedom to travel the world and work anywhere, it's yours. Being able to spend time with your kids is yours. Being your own boss and being able to walk away from your job is yours. But it starts with you deciding and making the commitment that you are going to kill and crush and eliminate and conquer any belief that's getting in the way of you achieving your dream. If you can commit to me, put a comment below this video. If you see this video on my blog, comment and say, Angela, I'm committed. Just say, I'm committed. And I already know what you mean, that you're committed to killing these beliefs because it is killing your business. It is killing your potential because you have so much more in you than what you've given into the world, what you've displayed to the world. There's so much in you if you just make the commitment that enough is enough, to not listen to those negative voices inside of your own head, because you can do this. Trust me when I tell you that. Believe me when I tell you that that you can do this. If I can do it after struggling for 2 years in this business and now becoming a top recruiter in my company, being able to speak on stage at 2 of my company events, let me tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. And you know, one of the things that I did to do it is what I told you to do in this video. Kill and eliminate any limiting belief that's holding you back, and do that work daily. It is a constant process. I'm continuing to do it because every new level has a new devil and a new belief that's going to stop you. And if you can commit throughout your career as a home-based business professional to work on your mind, but also on your marketing, the world is yours. Your dreams are yours. Let me ask you something. Are your dreams worth it? Make the commitment to crush your limiting beliefs and learn how to do marketing the right way. When you combine those two together, you'll be unstoppable. No one or nothing will be able to stop you from succeeding, not even yourself. So go to recruitrepsonline.com if you want to learn the marketing piece. If you want to learn how to recruit up to 5 people a week online, I'll give you the blueprint. I'll walk you through in that tutorial video on that page, step by step, what I did. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to do your part. I want you to go to that website with an open mind and saying, look, any beliefs that want to creep up in my head that tells me I can't do it, that tells me it's too complicated, that tells me it's going to take too much money, or that tells me I don't have the time, say I'm going to kill and I'm going to crush and I'm going to eliminate those beliefs because it is my time to succeed, Angela. I believe it is. I know that it's your time. Only you can now decide whether or not it's going to happen. Your dreams are worth it. Be unstoppable. Kill anything and any belief that's getting in the way of you living the life that you want.